Turn a simple pool noodle into a festive holiday display. Use an X-Acto knife to slice each noodle down its length and attach to your banister using either zip ties or strong twine or wire. Now cover the noodles with faux garland, adjusting as you go so that the noodles are no longer visible. Now it's time to decorate. Using a hot glue gun, start with your largest ornaments and space them evenly over the length of your banister. Go back and add more large ornaments in between. Then fill in with any smaller ornaments until you're pleased with the overall effect.
Grab a pool noodle and cut it lengthwise. I'm going to open this up and slide it onto the edge of my bookshelf. I want to decorate this for the Christmas season. I'm starting with evergreen picks, and I'm just going to slide them right into the pool noodle. If they don't go in super easy, I can always poke a hole first and then slide the pick in. I'm choosing to do a combination of evergreen and red flowers with a little bit of sparkle at the end, but you can do this with any variety of Christmas picks that you want. I'm just going to keep filling this in until I can't see the noodle anymore. I love that this looks full and amazing for Christmas, but it is not permanent. I can slide this noodle off when I'm done. I can store it away and use it again next year. I hope this inspired you to make something for Christmas with a pool noodle.
It may be cold outside, but believe it or not, you can still find pool noodles at local big box stores. Take some small nails and hammer 3 to 4 of them into the side of a door frame in your house. You want at least an inch of the nail to be exposed. Take one of those pool noodles and press the side of it into the nails on one side of the door frame. Repeat this process on the opposite door frame as well as the top of the door frame. Next, take your favorite holiday floral picks and start to cut off the blooms, leaving about 2 inches of the stem. I chose red poinsettias as they work really well in my holiday decor color scheme for the year. Now, take some greenery picks or small pieces of garland and either poke them into the pool noodle or secure them with U-shaped greenery pins. I didn't have enough greenery picks, so I just cut up an old greenery garland and pinned the pieces to the pool noodles. As you work, you can also start to poke the poinsettia blooms into the pool noodles, nestling them beside the greenery so the pool noodle is hidden from view. Do this on all 3 sides of the arch. Every once in a while, step back to take a look so you can create a design that you love. I also had some gold poinsettia picks, so decided to add shots of gold by poking these blooms into the pool noodles beside the red flowers and greenery. Fill all the exposed areas of the pool noodles and step back to admire your beautiful new Christmas doorway arch. I hope this inspired you to take some simple pool noodles and holiday greenery and flowers and turn them into a creative Christmas doorway arch.
Want to decorate your plain railing this season? Start by plugging in your lights, and at the base, place your lights on top of the railing. Use a rubber band to attach the lights to the railing. Grab your fake snow, place it up your railing, grab some string, and tie it at the base and at the top of your railing. You might need to add a few more ties in between. Grab a stuffed animal and place it at the bottom of your railing. Tuck the legs through that loop of string that hold the snow into place. Place several other stuffed animals up the railing and then tie each stuffed animal into place on the railing. I hope this inspires you to decorate your railing this holiday season.
So I'm out on my front porch and I'm going to decorate my railings instead of the green garland with the lights and plaid bows. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start with some white pool noodles. So I have some zip ties or cable ties. You can find these at your hardware store or big box store in the electronics department. And what I'm going to do, mine are not quite, I didn't want the real wide ones, so I have to put 2 together. And I'm just going to wrap these around my railing and around my pool noodle and pull it right through there and do it nice and snug. Now, I'm going to want to cut off the excess But do be careful, because when you cut that excess off, what's left, that can be really sharp and you can get cut on that plastic. And by using a pool noodle and a zip ties, I won't scratch any of my woodwork. So you could do this on your inside staircase too, if you're feeling like, oh, my inside looks so naked now that I took down all my Christmas decorations. So now I have that whole railing covered with the pool noodles, and I'll be ready to decorate it. I picked up this silver garland, 2 of these, one for each side of my railing, and what I'm going to do is, it's really important to me that I don't do anything to damage my railing. And if you have snow or rain, they are going, a pipe cleaner or wire will rust. So I'm going to tuck a white pipe cleaner underneath my zip tie and then pull it up. You see how I've done that right there? And then I'm just going to use that to wrap right around my silver garland right here. And then I'll come back later and trim those off. And I'm going to do that around each one of my zip ties. A couple of these I made a little bit tight. And I'm going to have silver glitter everywhere. You know how that is when you're working with things with glitter. So there that is. And you can see here, I want to pull that up just a little bit. And I'll just do that by using one of those S pins right there. I'm going to trim off my pipe cleaners really close like so, and then just bend those ends down around my stem. I picked up 4 of these little white Christmas trees from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to open these up, and I'm going to take the little base off like that, and then I'm going to lay these right along the side and just fluff them. And make sure you pull all of those pieces up. And it's going to stick right there while I get another zip tie and put it right around the middle. Using a cable tie, wrap that right around, feed it in between our little branches, and put that right through there. I picked up some pink snowy flowers. The only one that kind of nods towards Christmas is this poinsettia, but it was really pretty, so I wanted to go ahead and have it. What I'm going to do is I am going to tuck these right underneath my garland, and it's going to be secure. If you don't feel like yours are secure, you can always use another zip tie. And then I'll add the last one right here. I picked up these foam snowflakes at Dollar Tree. There are 12 in a package, and I like these because I want everything out here to hold up in the weather, no matter what the weather's going to be like. And I have my little bin full of S pins, and you could go through the process of poking holes in these and stuff, but you don't need to. I'm just going to push this right through my snowflake, actually. And then I'm just going to add these all the way down. And I bought 2 packages of these, so I can put 12 of these on each one of my railings. And if this doesn't say winter, I don't know what does. I want to add a little bit more silver, and I'm going to poke these right into our pool noodle. Look at that. That's going to add a little more sparkle. And again, those will poke right. These have a stiff wire on them. Those will poke right into our pool noodle. And here we are with our beautiful winter garland on our staircase. A beautiful look for inside or out.
Pool noodles aren't just for the swimming pool. Grab a pool noodle from your dollar store, measure it to 24 inches, and cut it with a serrated knife. You will also need a cheap broom with a wood handle, or you can use an old one from your broom closet. With a hand saw, carefully saw the broom handle at the 24-inch mark. Take this piece of broom handle and push it into the center of your cut pool noodle. Choose your favorite color palette of shatterproof Christmas ornaments in both large and small sizes. With a hot glue gun, start to glue the larger ornaments to the side of the pool noodle and around its perimeter. As you glue, hold each ornament in place for a couple of seconds as the glue cools. Angle the tip of the ornament downward and toward the pool noodle so it's not seen from the top. As you add ornaments, glue to both the pool noodle and to the ornaments beside it. Be sure to apply glue to the ornaments and not directly onto the pool noodle, as the noodle will melt from the direct heat. After all the ornaments have been glued, cut smaller pieces from the Christmas picks and glue them into spaces between the ornaments. If you still have some obvious spaces between ornaments, you can stuff some green moss into the cracks to cover them. Display your ornament centerpiece with some fresh or faux greenery underneath it, and splendidly decorate any tabletop for Christmas. Thanks for watching Home Talk. I'll see you next time.